Hey folks, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com with the Orient Voyager. SKU for this watch is FDH01002B0 and is part of Orient's mechanical collection. This watch uses, in my opinion, the best caliber Orient produces under the Orient brand. And I hope after you watch this video, you'll understand all the little things that makes this watch great. The Voyager uses Orient's in-house caliber 48K41. Now this movement has an automatic winding system, has 21 jewels in its construction, displays 3 hands for time. It also displays a power reserve indicator, which is probably the most useful thing outside of time and dates, but going back to it. Also has an analog sub-dial with date, and it has a dual time window around the 3 o'clock position. Now the movement is hackable, which means that the second hand stops when you're in the time setting position on the crown. Now this is particularly useful if you like synchronizing your time with a certain reference. All of Orient's in-house calibers are made in Japan, so you can absolutely expect Japanese quality. Now let's talk about the dial. Personally speaking, I think it's really important, especially when it comes to these high function movements. It's important to show all the information very easily and clearly. I feel a lot of the conversations when it comes to watches get stuck in the movement. Now, Orient started with the sporty pinstripe dial, and if you notice the other indicators like the power reserve indicator and the date, you'll see how the pinstripe was left out and matted just for readability. The dual time window is located by the 3 o'clock position, and that basically, in a really simple way of thinking about it, is a second hour hand, but it works off military, works from 0 to 24. Orient decided to also include a slide rule in the inner bezel. Now, this tool is basically used to make approximate calculations. Now, it was first made for pilots, but now it's used almost for design purpose. But what I particularly like about the use of a slide rule is that it makes the watch look bigger and more sporty. Now, another great reason why this watch is so easy to read is that you're looking through a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. Now that we've seen the front of the watch, let's talk about the casing components. Let's first look at this 43.7mm case. Now this is 100-meter case, well, for its depth rating, and the thickness is approximately 12.6. Now all those numbers just mean it's got this nice modern size. And what I want you to do now is go ahead and flip it over, and what you're going to see is that the movement has been finished, hand finished in fact, I believe, just so that you can go ahead and enjoy looking at the movement more through the exhibition. The watch has one crown at 3 o'clock position and another knob or by the 4 o'clock position, and that one controls the inner bezel or the slide rule. Now the band used is made of stainless steel, and it has the traditional sporty 3-piece construction that we're very much used to. And the clasp used is a folding 2-button with a safety. Alright folks, so this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com with the Orient Voyager. Hope to see you wearing one soon.